Hey there, welcome to Consult a Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, we're doing a live Q&A to make up for missing on Monday on 5 ways for you to be able to make money from home and online to make an extra side hustle income, part-time income, or full income, depending on what you want to do. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop them into the live chat or into the comment section below if you're watching this on replay. I hope you enjoy today's episode. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and today we're doing a live Q&A on another 5 ways for you to be able to make money from home or online. In Monday's video, we had another 5 ways for you to be able to make money. Unfortunately, I had to miss on Monday due to having a 6-hour live stream with one of my mentors, Pat Flynn. And I wanted to make it up to you and do that today since we didn't have a scheduled guest. So if you have any questions on Monday's videos or any of the previous videos on ways to make money from home, please feel free to drop them into the live chat or into the comment section below if you're watching this on the replay. Be more than happy to answer questions for you. Even if it's not something that's already been covered in videos, feel free to still post your questions and I will do my best to answer them for you. So on Monday's video are 5 different ways to recap real quick. Were mystery shopping, selling items on eBay, Amazon, or other sites like that, advertising your skills, selling your photographs, and becoming a mobile notary public. Now, these are some very different ones compared to a lot of those that we've covered in the past, so I am very interested in what you think of these different options, and maybe you have a different perspective on these or have a specific question on one of these or why I put them in this order. All right. So number 1 is mystery shopping. Mystery shopping, to put it simply, is you sign up with one of the companies and you go out and do mystery shopping. You, by doing mystery shopping, go into any grocery store, electronics store, restaurants, anything. You go to these places, you pay attention to how their customer service is, how clean the building is, how easy it is to find your product, how well the company serves you as a customer. And then upon finishing your shop, you go back home, you get onto the website to the company that you signed up with, you fill out a survey, and they reimburse you for the money spent while doing your shop and actually give you a couple bucks on top of it. It's not per se like a real money maker, but it is a good way for you to make an extra couple bucks. In my opinion, mystery shopping is not gonna like break the bank to make you a crap ton of money, but it will make you a few different bucks, and in the same time you're also helping the companies out by giving them these different reviews through the mystery shopping to let them know how they can improve their business. Number 2, selling items on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, and other sites. Fairly simple, and you can make a fair amount of money. The one thing to note is each company that you might list your products on have different terms of use and different percentages that they may take for commission. Some of them, like eBay, will actually have selling fees, and Etsy has a listing fee as well as a commission rate on which they will take from you upon the sale of your item. Excuse me. Um, I have not listed on eBay as a seller, but I have listed on Etsy as a seller. At the time that I last listed an item, it was 20 cents upon listing the item, and then it was like 2 or 3% that they took upon the sale of your item. Which, if you're wise when you do things like this, you actually add in the cost that they're going to take from you into your product price. That way, you're really not losing any money. You're breaking even to what you wanted to originally make. So, imagine it this way: you have a $10 item, and you already know it's going to cost you at least 20 cents to list it, and then they're going to take 2 to 3% of that upon the sale. So, you add that 2 to 3% or whatever it may be currently, and add that into your price. And then on the sale, they'll take that out, and then you'll still get the amount you originally had set for your price. Number 3 is advertising your skills. Advertising your skills can be done in a lot of different places: Upwork, Fiverr, Facebook pages, any of your social media pages. You can actually advertise what skills you have and are willing to work for in your social media. You can do it on a Facebook page, a Facebook group, your Twitter, your Instagram, Twitch, Fiverr, Upwork, and any of the other social media sites out there. The more that you have to offer, the more you can gear different posts around that specific thing. List your experience, list your prices or fees, commission rates, and a little bit of your experience to let those out in the community know what skills you have and what you'll do for them. You can also list your photographs for sale. There are plenty of different sites out there that you can actually sell your own photographs to, whether it's a landscape photo or a portrait photo. They have sites out there that will actually allow you to list your photos for sale or for use by other members of that site for a fee. And then you, in turn, will make the commission from your picture being used or sold on those sites. Now, of course, some of these sites, like the eBay, Amazon, and Etsy situation, will actually charge you a fee in order to upload. Not all of them do, but most of them do. And in which case, again, you can add into your price depending on the site of the fees that you're going to additionally add into that. That way you make back whatever they take for a listing fee. In my opinion, I would highly recommend copywriting your photos first before putting them onto those sites. The reason I say this is, yes, copyright is automatic when you take those pictures, but having it copyright registered covers you to show that you are the original owner and protects you from potential theft. Unfortunately, throughout the years, it's become more prominent that people will just take images or videos, copyrighted material, and use it or even claim that it is theirs when in fact it's not. By copyright registering your photos or videos, anything to that effect, not only do you have the first use copyright, but now you have a registered copyright which will protect you should they infringe upon your copyright. And then if you see somebody who is not within one of them websites or you did not specifically give permission to, you can go after them with a cease and desist order, and then you can make them remove those images, videos, audio, whatever the situation may be, to ensure that they're not using your property without permission or paying the fee. I unfortunately was one of the victims of this past year. Somebody tried to use one of my own musical creations and then slam me with a copyright here on YouTube, and I have all the information to back up that it is my creation. Had I not had that, I wouldn't have had a ground to stand on, and the copyright claim would have stuck on my video for using my own music and my own images because somebody else decided that they wanted to steal it and say that they created it. So, best bet is to always cover your butt and make sure you do things in a way that's going to protect you and your intellectual property. And lastly, becoming a notary public. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know that a notary public is somebody that will verify you signing documents in other situations, like at a bank, getting loans, doing a will, things like that, to ensure you are who you say you are, that you're in good mind, body, and health when you fill out documents, and they ensure that your identity is in fact you and that all your paperwork is in order to state that it is legit and has been verified. Now, if you have the ability to travel, you can offer this service even more so than somebody who is just at a bank or at a business that is a notary public. Yes, there are some regulations out there that you have to pass in order to meet the requirements to be a notary, but they're not all that hard. And if you can become a notary and then be mobile on top of it and bring your service to the customer, then rather than your customer searching and finding you, you can make a little bit more because you already have your notary fee. You can add in the cost of travel and a possible increase of income as well, depending on how long it takes you to get to that particular person and fulfill the task that needs to be done. Now, if you're a mobile notary public, for instance, and you say your set fee is $25 if you're stationary. Now, as a mobile notary, you can charge $25 for your standard fee, the additional cost of fuel if you drive yourself, and then if it takes you an hour to travel somewhere, you can add on an additional few dollars for that travel time, as well as the amount of time it takes for you to complete their task. Because in some cases, being a notary public, you might not have just a document to sign or review or question on. You might have a few different documents that you would have to do, in which case, that could be an additional charge as well. There are many different things that can be done by a notary public, and the fees vary between every single one of them. A lot of banks have this service already. For members, usually it's free. If they're a non member of that bank, then they have to pay those service fees. If you have any questions on any of those 5 topics, please feel free to drop them into the live chat. If you're on the replay, please feel free to drop your questions in the comments. If you could do me one favor and put question in all caps to make it easier for me to differentiate between regular conversation and questions, it would be greatly appreciated. And the reason we're doing this today compared to Monday, as I said a moment ago, if you weren't here, is because on Monday was the last live stream after 365 days consecutive with Pat Flynn on his channel. And as a member of the Quarantine and Team Flynn, I wanted to be there to enjoy that last daily live stream, as it's been something I've been doing for the last year as one of his students and community members. I wanted to enjoy it and have an awesome send off and chat with him and everybody that is in the quarantined fam. And also, the reason that we're going a little bit early today is because I have some traditional native duties that I have to take care of, and I would prefer to get this stream out of the way compared to trying to get my tasks done and then miss doing the stream or end up being late to the stream or having to reschedule it until later on. Whereas I can do it now, answer your questions, and then I can go on to doing that task afterwards. Because it might take me a little bit longer than I predict it will. Yep, Fiverr is an awesome place to be able to list your freelancing duties of any kind, whether you're a photographer, a videographer, video editor, audio editor, you name it. Just about anybody that has a skill of any kind lists it on Fiverr. And I've seen people on Fiverr charge as little as $5, and I've seen a few different people on there that charge over $1,000 for some of the tasks. And surprisingly, there's a lot of people on Fiverr that actually charge a great deal of money for some of the easiest of tasks. But Fiverr is definitely an awesome place to be able to list your services. Another place to check out would be Upwork.com. There are another place that offers a lot of the same aspect of Fiverr, but it's more geared towards like legal services and businesses rather than just any particular skill. They do have various people on there for different freelancing, kind of like on Fiverr when it comes to video editing and things like that. But in my opinion, they're more business oriented than they are just freelancing for any old skill. They're both awesome places to check for potential contract work. If you have any other questions, please feel free to drop them into the live chat. I'd be more than happy to answer them. there is a few more weeks left of the 5 ways to make money from home and online series. And then we will begin the next portion of this series, and we will do more of a deep dive into each and every one of the different ways I've listed over the last couple months. I could do them all in a 5 set again, but I think those videos and live streams would be quite long. So I am going to gear those towards individual options of that list of 5 going forward rather than doing multiples in one. Uh, Hopefully, you're all enjoying the weather, because I know in some places there's a lot of severe weather going on, and in some cases, like here in Michigan today, it's beautiful outside. So after this live stream, I'm going to be going and taking care of my traditional native duties, and then I will be going outside for the first time of the year to actually enjoy the outdoors rather than just hurrying up and going to a vehicle to go to a store. So I'm hoping that you're getting to enjoy the day, because I know I'm looking forward to going outside and enjoying some warm sunshine. Though that wind is still a little bit cold, but hopefully moving around and everything, it'll be decent out there. Alright, I'm not seeing any more questions pop in at this particular moment, so I'll wait just a few more seconds. We've got we've got 5 weeks of videos left in this series, and then we will go into the deep dive of ways to make money from home and online. I am working on getting some O&M items delivered, hopefully before Friday, to be able to get the Friday video done and a Q&A done for O&M, or orientation and mobility, for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, which is the white cane training to be able to assist those in our community with some of the different products and options they have for getting around independently. If they're not here by Friday, I will switch up my plan and we will do a video on O&M next week if the items don't arrive in time. I'm also hoping to have a guest next week. I am waiting on getting a verification email back to let me know if they are available. If not, then I will be going to the next person on the list and seeing if they're available for our usual Wednesday show. It doesn't seem like we have any more questions. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. I hope that you're having a good day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. We will have a new video on Friday. The topic just yet, I don't know. As I said, waiting on delivery. If it's not here in time, I will switch out the plan for Friday's video. But until then, I hope you have a great week and weekend. And we will see you again on Monday at our usual time of 3 p.m. Eastern. Hope you have a good one. Peace out. Until then, see you next time.